Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Admiral. Happy birthday to you.
Yay! Thank you.
Hi, we're Mark and Mel. After raising 4 amazing daughters who are now raising our 12 grandchildren and helping people on land in the real estate business for over 30 years, we're now realizing our goal of a year-long adventure cruising America's Great Loop on our boat Paradise. This is a 6,000-mile journey through waterways that include the Atlantic and Gulf Intercoastal Waterways, Great Lakes, Canadian Heritage Canals, and inland rivers of America's Midwest cities. Join us as we navigate over 100 locks, explore cities large and small, and experience an unforgettable journey through America's Great Loop.
This is a good example of how the currents affect the direction of travel. In fact, if you look at the boat, see the marker those boats are going around out there?
Good copy. Just let us know when you guys are completely trained over.
See how they're going around that marker right there?
Yeah.
Okay, look at our track, according to GPS, shows us almost hitting the marker. And it looks like we're going right at it all, just barely to the right of it. Same here on this one.
Right.
But look where the boat's pointing.
Looks
The
like
boat's pointing way over here.
it's way to the right of it.
Way to the right. But the reason that is that this current is coming in, and the current's pushing us to the left. So if I pointed the boat at that marker, we'd end up way to the left of it.
Oh, gotcha.
Because the current's pushing us as we go. The boat's pointed this way, but it's traveling that way.
Right. And the current is coming from that. Is that an inlet to the Atlantic Ocean?
Yeah, that's the Atlantic. Let's see. This is St. Catherine Sound.
St. Catherine Sound.
In fact, I'll just leave it on this heading here. And even though we're going way to the right, just keep an eye on it. We're going to end up being very close to that marker by the time we get to it. Well, it's not about which way the boat's pointing. It's about which way the boat's traveling.
Right.
So
Right.
this line is the line we're going over ground. I take that back. Over water. I'm sorry. This is just the direction we're going over water. That's the direction we're going over ground. So yeah, actually we ended up a little bit further to the right of it than I even expected. Now look at this. We got in the current now. See, we're up to 8.4. We've gone up a full knot from where I started talking about that.
Big ship. We are like right on track to sailboat's gonna. That's why the sailboat said he was gonna lay back.
Okay.
He's still going pretty quick though.
Marker, he's going past right there. We need to go around. Well, I didn't really get the answer. What I want to know is that is this big boat turning this way or going out that way?
Looks like it's crossing right in front of us.
Yeah, but it's got to turn. It's either going to go that way or it's going to come this way. So I don't know.
Right. Turning left.
Okay.
See?
I can't tell at all, but I don't know. John is kind of pointing out that way. But yeah, he's obviously going to be on our way now. I just kind of expected him to make a right turn at that island.
So he must be going out into the Atlantic.
I don't know. He might be just going out. There's a lot of deep water out on this side of us. He just might be going out into the middle there before he turns. That seems like more of an inland river boat than an Atlantic boat to me.
It looks similar to that American Patriot.
Yeah, same style of boat. Okay,
Entering
this is Hell Gate.
Entering Hell's Gate. That name should tell you what it's all about.
Let's start the camera.
How far is Hellgate?
Oh, we're almost to the end of it now.
Oh,
Like this, that marker out there, when we pass it, we'll be completely out of it. We'll be out of it well before then.
awesome.
In fact, John's about out of it right now. This is Green Island Sound. Go straight across it here. Well, actually, we'll out into the middle of it. Oh, there's some crud.
Oh, yeah. Quite a bit of crud.
We need to check the sea strainers this morning, and they're a little bit messy. So maybe in Savannah I'll clean those.
You did it.
We did it.
Good job.
that sailboat for you. I got to put the other two guys on the southern pedestal.
Yeah, 10-4, that's great because our power's off the bow anyways.
That's going to work out perfect.
There's a line, Vic. Mark, there's a line.
Hold that. Put that bow in, okay?
That's so cool.
Another beautiful morning here on the loop. This is Savannah, Georgia. We are in Thunderbolt Marina in a suburb. I think the name of the town here is Thunderbolt. On the river system here, the gnats here are thick, very thick. They're flying all around my screen right now.
We're almost at low tide, and this shows you how high the tide goes. The tide swing here is like 10 feet because
Surveyor must have came up.
and they definitely have floating docks here because this thing goes all the way up there. The birds here sound so pretty. So it's April 9th, day after my birthday. Let's go explore Savannah. Oh my gosh, look at these flowers. I'm starting to see spring flowers. I've always wanted to be in Savannah, Georgia, or anywhere in Georgia for spring, because I've seen so many pictures and books about the spring flowers here, and I can't believe we're actually here. It's so cool.
On our way to a coffee shop recommended to us by the young lady at the Walgreens called Biddy and Bose. This quaint little street right here in Savannah.
I've seen a Good Morning America.
This is our order number.
That's cool.
Thank you. Bye, thank you.
Yeah.
Bob of Diamonds.
This is map out our route that we from the map we got at the visitor center. How's it? Good.
Good.
That's a cool thing they did to the outside of that building.
Found a street here in Savannah that's a pedestrian-only street.
Oh, I bet this place is pretty at night.
On this side of the street we have the American Prohibition Museum. And then right across the street you get a cocktail to go. We're here at the American Prohibition Museum, and out here in the street they've got a typical Model A that moonshine runners would use during that era. Got a little guy inside there. Let's see what he's carrying in the rumble seat here. Oh yeah. There's his product right there.
That wall has to be ancient. Look at that. That is so
Hinge here.
so cool. There's a hinge, an old hinge.
For gate that was there, I guess.
All right, let's go see what's in here. This is apparently a mansion as well as a maritime museum and these gardens. So I think it was somebody's house at one time, right smack in the middle of Savannah, Georgia. I love this architecture and I love these gas lamps. So cool.
Just got it in yesterday, pre-ordered it, and so decided to build it at work because we maybe start carrying some of these.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the Akagi, but Titanic models.
Yeah.
Made by the same company, so people could actually come in and see them being built and
Yeah.
see what they're getting their money, because they're not cheap kits.
Pretty buildings. And you can see the water down there.
Some interesting sculptures here in Savannah, down by the riverfront. It's a music show, a live show. Here we are down on the Savannah riverfront. Very cool little place.
So pretty. So pretty.
It's like a mostly empty container ship coming through. Interesting that he's off to that his port side, the far side of the bridge, rather than in the center. And maybe that's the deepest part. This is one big ship. Very cool cobblestone street here on the riverfront area of Savannah. Lots of bars and restaurants and shops and all that stuff too.
This has got to be the oldest cobblestone street in Savannah. It's very cool. Right down there is the Riverwalk, but the Chart House has this restaurant here, that building. But this street is just the coolest. I know it's crazy. I'm so excited about a cobblestone street, but I kind of am because it just reminds me of like hundreds and hundreds of years ago, like this wall and the stories it could tell. Just super cool. Ellis Square looks like a circle. Alligator Soul Restaurant. So apparently Alligator Soul Restaurant is down these stairs. So let's check it out. There is a restaurant. It's not open yet, but we'll have to go in later. Hi.
You want to come in?
Well, thank you. I just wanted to take a video because it's so cool down here. Thank you. What time do you open?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. We'll have to come down and check it out.
The only space that I have is the bar.
Reservations only.
Yeah.
And you have the bar left. Well, this must be very, very special then.
Thank you.
That's awesome. What's the specialty here?
We do exotic meats, and then we're like a Creole Cajun restaurant.
Cajun. Okay.
That means that we have antelope, kangaroo, elk.
Wow.
Yeah, we don't have like regular steaks or anything like that. Everything that we have is different.
Wow. These are law firms now. They used to be homes.
That's a really pretty sounding bird. Super pretty sounding.
Was your line this long when you got here?
We got in just in time to Leopold's. The line is like 3 times as long now.
We're in Thunderbolt Marina here in the Savannah area. Been a nice stay so far, with the possible exception of gnats. This has been the highest concentration of gnats and bites that I've gotten in a long time.
Today, the only property that's left behind or left standing is the Marshall House. It's said that this was Savannah's, and so it was built in 1852. In 1857, they added that veranda, which gives it kind of a New Orleans feel. It's been a hotel for most of its history. There are a couple of exceptions where it served as a hospital. Once during one of our yellow fever outbreaks, it served as a hospital for children suffering from yellow fever.